Rules for life. Rule number 1. If you want to be exceptional, you can't be normal. What if my life is the masterpiece? Not the brand, not the followers, the milestones, the achievements, the public victories. No, just this. The way I breathe, the way I live my life, how I sit in silence, the way I carry myself. Would I live it differently if I saw it as an art form? What if the mess is actually part of the masterpiece? The blank days, the restless nights, the hardships, the struggles, the fuck-ups. But what if they're actually proving me that I'm really living, experiencing all, the deep, the highs, and the lows? Feeling you don't have it all figured out means exactly that you're on the right track, doing exactly the right things. If life wouldn't present me with these hardships, these moments of insecurity, it means that I'm not living enough. Not risking, not giving my all, not trying, not pushing the boundaries of my older current self. I wonder, if I looked at my life like a book, would I want it to be written in any other way? Would I remove the struggles, the hardships, the transitions, the parts where nothing seems to be making any sense? Or would I highlight them, circle them, remember them, trying to tell these stories to others? Looking back, ironically, it is these chapters that make the book worth reading. It's these moments that make the stories that are worth telling. Your biggest fuck-ups make your best stories. And I used to think success was the masterpiece, the achievements, the end result. Now I think it's the journey and the way we experience life. Living with intention, choosing again and again who I want to be, even when no one's watching. Is that not art? I don't want to be a copy. I don't want to fit in anyone else's view of who I should be. I want to build a life that feels like it's truly mine, that feels bold, strange, free. I don't need no longer to be understood. I don't need no longer to be understood. I want a life where one day I'll look back and think, damn, I really lived that one fully. I really gave it my all. Not perfectly, but fully. Because we only get one chance. And I don't want it to look like everyone else's. I don't want to live a life that's aesthetically pleasing, successful but emotionally empty. I want it to be honest. I want it to be raw, messy. I want to feel it. I want to feel like I'm living. I want to feel like I grab that feeling of being alive. And I want every sensation that's part of it. Even when it doesn't make sense to anyone but me. Maybe, especially then. Rules for life. Rule number 2. Be willing to burn what no longer fits. Identities, plans, timelines, even the old version of you that once felt right. Because if you want to live fully, you can't be stuck in the past. Don't be more loyal to your past than to your future. Rules for life. Rule number 3. Don't confuse stillness with being stuck. Not everyone blooms in the spring. Not everything blooms in the spring. Some seasons are for planting seeds no one will ever see. Some seasons are for planting seeds that won't even bloom. Learn to be okay with that. We try, and after that we try, until we die. Rule number 4. No one's coming to validate your dream. Live a life that you want to live, and only a life that you want to live. You cannot experience someone else's life, and someone else cannot experience your life. That's only your job. Stop waiting to be discovered. Start choosing to be undeniable. Like I often say, I always struggled to fit in until I decided to stand out. Rule number 5. Protect your inner world like it's sacred. Because it is. I often wonder, maybe our inner world is bigger than the outer world we can experience. How big is that space, that potential, that power? Imagine for a second that all you've ever experienced in life in the outer world is smaller than the space that's between your ears. Be cautious of what you let in, but also flow out. Be cautious. Treat it gently. The conversations you allow, the content you consume, the energy you tolerate, all of it shapes the frequency you live in. And frequency is everything. You can't build a masterpiece in chaos. So learn to create stillness in the storm. Rule number 6. Learn to master the rules or play the game without them. I've always chosen to play without the rules. To me, there are no rules. Reality is shaped by what we focus on, by what we choose to see. I think we can only achieve that which we can first see. Your life starts inside of you, not outside of you. And it is only you that decides to finally start living. Life comes from the inside. From now on, I choose to see everything as part of the perfect orchestra. An orchestra that I cannot control. People often ask me the question, how much free will do we have? I think this is one of the hardest philosophical questions to solve. But I came to a conclusion that works for me. I don't want that much free will. I surrender. I can't control the whole, the way the world spins, the universe. I simply let go. Why? It is him who wants life exactly as it will come, who will be happiest. It is him who wants life exactly as it will come, who will be happiest. Everything that is important is worth hearing twice. Maybe the point was never perfection. Maybe the point was just being present. To live in a way that feels aligned with my soul. To express, to create, to risk, to break down, to be reborn, to rebuild. Not because the world needs it, but because I do. So here I am again, pen in hand, writing another page, not for the world, not for the brand, not for the likes, but because if this is the book of my life, I want to be proud of the way it reads. Unedited, unfiltered, raw. The story is the story. Another day, another mission. Enjoying, living life. Enjoying.
Boy.